to it and get this game going. From deep, it's Thomas. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Out wide right, it's Buckmeyer. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Knights moving quickly to the line. On third down, here's Watson. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
Pulls it in. It's Wade. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Watson. And he's brought down after a short gain. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The Knights are flying down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Barnett. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. A handoff for Watson. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath. Because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive. Up front, this defense has got to get a lot more physical.
The Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll take it himself. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend-don't-break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires left. And the timing just a hair off. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Gets the back moving. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Chambers. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to keep it in the air. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. The Knights in the hurry-up. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I know it's easy up here in the booth, right, guys? Like, make that catch, right? Get on the scoreboard. Haven't scored yet with this offense. You want him to make that play, but a nice job by the defense, man. Getting there on time, not letting him wrap that football up. That's a great job breaking on the football with good time.
They've converted on 4th down once, but here's the big one. 4th and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Back to throw, it's Barnett. They're all over it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
Gonna run it. It's Martin. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeps it on the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but, man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Throws quickly. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's caught. It's Bachmeier.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snap on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown, BYU. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Just enough time for one final play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's going to fire deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the Hands team is able to corral it. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
BYU right back to the line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Off play action. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. In the red area, it's Martin. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Shakes off the defender. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver. And they
Wide open spaces. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground, and in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. BYU lines up quickly. Motion from the wide receiver. Selling the fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The short hands, it's Thomas. And he's stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. On the move. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They keep pushing forward now. Back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. He'll set up to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's knocked down the one play to come up with the interception. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Stopped right there.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Left side, it's Martin. Plows through the defense. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's why, as a defense, you...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Breaks into the open. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
DB's right up on the receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. Nice play to knock that one down.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougars! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. One of the great things about the early part of the season, high-profile non-conference games, and that's what we have for you on EA Sports College Football. It's the Florida Gators and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Restate the State Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Red Raiders will kick off first, and here we go. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it. And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying around.
Enough to move the chains. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Just smothered on the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Gators go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Send the tight end in motion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Got some green grass. with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's got it on the right. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a give the ball. Pass to 6. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still scoreless here after this offense has dominated time of possession. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On the move. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's sticky. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Finds the tight end. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turns it upfield. Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
And the Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They get to him as he throws. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Dickey. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Listen, at this point, the end of the 1st half, you're trying to generate some points. 1st downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ball. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Hunting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
So the 1st half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. He'll put total under and get this 2nd half started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, and get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its 1st touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Right side, it's Eakin.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Catch in the middle, it's Carter. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Dickey.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Second down, gonna throw it. And the running back's able to get his hands on it, but what he couldn't do is keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Eakin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Red Raiders looking to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Just ran him over. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Pryor. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Push is ahead. Inside the 15. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Ball again. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Number 91, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Hits inside. It's Sticky. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Hammond. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's caught. It's Sticky. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Between the hashes, it's Sticky. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 1st. Got the quick pass. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Have to be expeditious now. A minute to play.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll pull it down and run. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job.
Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Ball. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. All over him immediately. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Left side is Ball. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left.
You know, swing passes to the running back oftentimes are like an extension of the running game. That's like a sweep, but give the defense a ton of credit. The speed to be able to pursue and get to the football is why they've now set up 4th down.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. A deep throw as the clock winds down. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit.
Glad to have you along with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. It's the BYU Cougars and the Virginia Cavaliers. is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. Because both teams are fighting for their status in the college football playoff rankings, both in the top 50, but they need these crucial strength of schedule wins to impress the committee. When the Big 12 takes on the ACC, there is a lot on the line because these two teams will look at this outcome of this game in the postseason and how it will affect their seeding later on. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Cavaliers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the return, it's Dell. He gets a block. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Quick give. It's Martin. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. This 3rd down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Making his first move. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. He's changing the play. The hand to the running back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quarterback will keep it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Moving to his left. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Martin. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Out out wide right. It's Cox. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Quarterback Keith, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That one just came off his hand badly. One final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Cavaliers!
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical 4th downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period.
Number 41, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the gun. There's a crease. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Lewis. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Turns into the pile. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Calls his own number. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be brought down. as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Lyons. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pulls it in, it's Bachmeier. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Out wide left, it's Phillips. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. BYU right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Going to try to get it himself. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Burrowing for yardage. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Timeout taken by BYU at second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. Looking to throw. Going for 6. The throw to the outside is complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Flores. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Left side, it's Gibson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Just keep slinging it. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Man, that's how you finish plays. That is absolutely beautiful by this defense. Way to play physical, not give up those extra yards to give up that first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Cavaliers are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play. Motion from the back. Touchdown, Virginia! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So that drive covered just 44 yards. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
QB.